Welcome back, family, friends, and fellow gamers to Game Bros. We are playing The Witcher 3, continuing that. We're no longer blinded. We're not entirely sure what happened. It literally just, after probably 10 seconds, it just decided to let us see. Like we
yeah.
I don't know what I mean by blinded, because we can see fine, so maybe it's just you can't. No? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Cast magic, whatever.
Don't know what happened.
I've never seen that. You know, I've been playing this for a while, and I've never seen that. Of course, I never fought the pest. I didn't fight the pest. I did it the other way and then released it into the world somehow. I kind of wish you could find it later, like it would cause trouble in some other places, and you could find it later and kind of track it down. That would be cool to me. But I don't know if you can. So now we're here to talk to Graham, who's her beloved.
Yeah, I'm glad it gives you that option.
You got to. Why you been following me?
What?
Just wondering what you want from him, from Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
I wonder how long has that island been cursed?
I don't know.
Maybe, maybe only like a couple weeks or something, because that
maybe, yeah.
Because this guy, he's been in his hut for, you know, months.
I've been to Fyke Isle.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Anabelle.
Anabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Anabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Anabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Anabelle, they wanted to rape. Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Anabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... it can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Anabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Anabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
Than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
So I guess I didn't kill her?
Yeah, you may have just
maybe just kind of like
off.
banished her from the time being or something.
Yeah. Anabelle thinks you abandoned her.
God! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Anabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
You know what? I'll meet you there.
That'll be easier. You can fast travel.
I'll fast travel.
Good. I'll await you there.
Isn't it interesting? This is like a Disney movie.
You're right.
You know, love's kiss will free you if you know. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
I am kind of curious.
I've never done it this before, so
yeah, me neither.
We'll see.
I am kind of curious, like, because like the whole thing, rats ate her. So like, what is he gonna kiss exactly?
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know the Pesta version of her.
Are we gonna have to like tie the Pesta down so it doesn't kill him? Like, I'm not entirely sure what's happening.
Kiss her.
Kiss her on the forehead. I'm not sure what. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm learning as I go.
I'm gonna wait a little bit just so I can sell some stuff.
You're gonna be like, I'll meet you there. I need to sell stuff and maybe play some Gwent. I don't know.
When I said I'll meet you there, I meant in the morning. I didn't mean right now. He's like sitting there waiting for me.
I'll go off, and then you go and you find him dead on the beach. There's just a bunch of drowners around him. You're like, well, I didn't think you would do that, but okay.
All right, what quest should we do now? Man, it's a brand new morning. Let's go somewhere. No, I'm just like,
yeah,
Graham.
You go off.
Like 10 years later, I come back.
you go to Novigrad, help Triss, do all that stuff, go to Skellige, and you're just like, man, I love these islands. I need to get back to Graham.
Oh my gosh! Cuts to Graham, and he's dead, and he's at Pesta now.
Yeah, you abandoned me. Like I did.
So, okay, you're just... Take Graham to Anabelle. Okay, let's go upstairs. Probably equip my magic lamp. And no, it's not that kind of lamp, Graham. Doesn't give free wishes. Oh, gosh! Anabelle!
That's just a ghost.
Graham, just hide. Are you even following me? Oh, there you are.
Okay, yeah.
Weren't impossible. We could have been together, and she's dead. And it's my fault.
Wow.
I've been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Anabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Or in pieces. No. What?
Chop, chop, speed up.
Like, that's terrible.
Yeah. It's creepy. It is kind of dark in here.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can... I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to look that dark. No, it would be display. Gamma. I mean...
I'd go up a little bit. I always have it at like probably 60%. Just because I've never... They're always like, make sure you can't see the image. I'm like, but then everything's
still kind of dark, but it's not as bad, I don't think.
If you had a torch, we need to try to find it. We probably could have bought one of that blacksmith guy.
Yeah,
I'll try to remember. I never sold the one. I think you had one at the very beginning, and I never sold it. So,
hey Graham, watch this. You see, it's lit, and if I try to unlight it, watch. You're not watching, Graham. It's cool. Okay, you can see it from there. All right. So watch. I extinguish it. It comes right back. Isn't that cool?
I call it a magic candle.
Okay,
I'm gonna put them on birthday cake, birthday cake, so that the kids, when they blow them out, they'll get all, mad.
We'll get a kick out of it
because they can't blow it out, and their wish will never come true. It's like, what? And that's all thing anyway.
Like, why is the fire green? I don't know. Honestly, Graham, I don't know. I'm a witcher. I'm not God. I don't know. I'm not all-knowing.
I don't know green, but I do know, like, for fireworks, different metal combinations in the things when they explode, they do burn different colors. I'm pretty sure if you burn copper, it's blue. But I don't know what green is. But yeah, different.
Anabelle!
And there's other ways to do it, but I know different metals
We're back!
do that. At least in fireworks.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
She's gonna be all gross. Yep. Ugh.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Anabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it.
She's like,
Marry me.
eat
like,
that rat, you know.
She's like, marry me.
Kiss me.
Yeah. Where? You have no mouth.
You gonna do it? I don't want him to die.
Right. I'm pretty sure one hit from her would kill him.
Yeah.
Is there something that we can do to make sure she doesn't kill him?
Oh gosh, that her tongue, that's so gross. Okay, good. Geralt's like, I'm not looking at this.
If he die,
Oh my gosh, her tongue.
there's nothing to kiss. Okay, there, that works a little better. Like her whole lower jaws.
You brought her back to life, Graham. You did it. Uh-oh, is she gonna suck the life out of him or something? Yeah, she did.
Oh gosh.
She killed him.
Now can she live now? Did he like steal her whatever? So he dies anyway.
At last.
Yeah.
Both dead. Like, what the heck?
Geralt's like, crap. What am I gonna tell his family? That's terrible, man.
At last,
Come on.
what?
And Graham and Anabelle are reunited.
Why did he have to die? Well, I tried to do it differently to see if it would work. If I could do something differently, but apparently not.
The only difference is that Anabelle didn't take revenge on him. They met and then they died, quote, together.
I mean,
I don't know.
Did Anabelle kill him? Or did he just, because she's a Pesta and they kissed, he died?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. That was actually something I wanted to, because I remember him doing this quest. It was like, oh, I guess she was a Pesta. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. You know, I'm supposed to be this Witcher expert guy, and I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it even went to the...
Isn't Pesta a type of pasta? No.
Well, I know, I feel like something, there's some sort of food that's like that, but I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know.
Oh, can't go there. Huh. I don't know what's behind
I feel
that
like there's
door.
something, like an Italian dish that has pesta in the name.
Tell Kira you've lifted the curse. Okay, so let me go back to Kira and I'll fast travel to her.
But it's still raining.
Too bad I can't just fast travel to her location.
There's certain, I think it would be nice if there was like signposts. I kind of like that because, you know, fast traveling to certain locations, but it would be nice if you could fast travel to certain, I guess you could just put a signpost.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
To be honest. I'm just glad there is fast travel. Because I've played games where there isn't fast travel, like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And that would be so nice to have fast travel in that game because you're going back and forth many times. Maybe if they make a second one, they'll actually put fast travel in there. All right, it's time to turn Kira down multiple times, probably.
We were talking about this earlier, but it's like, you know, depending on how a game does their menus and inventory and whatnot, it's like this game has 40 hours, but 20 of them is inventory management, and it's very hard.
Starting to miss you.
It's like that. And fast traveling back and
Fyke Isle was
forth.
free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Anabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
Or
all right.
Or
I guess that's it.
Or she killed him and then left.
I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
So I know you can do this part,
yeah,
and then turn it, because you can get like the quest.
He must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
All right.
Can you go to the nearest UPS store?
I need some eggs.
I got an email saying the package has been delivered, but it's not outside my door.
Whoa.
A witcherly service, that's to say.
Oh, yes.
What do you need?
I don't remember this.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What are you talking about? What is going on here? Yeah, what's Forefathers' Eve?
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
I have no idea what quest this is a part of.
Yeah, I know it's helping the Peller. Basically, I mean, you could decide to do it or not. I can't know how to describe it, but you basically are conjuring up these spirits to like give,
on Fyke Isle, right?
Yes, yes.
I do remember that. Okay, I'll accept it, and if I'll decide if I want to do it or not.
Yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
I think I did it like a week later.
I know, really. And by tonight, I mean at some point.
Yeah, tonight. Make sure the people at Fyke Isle bring plenty of bread and water, because it might be a few days.
And maybe even like a tent or something where they can investigate. It's changed the quest on me again.
I was thinking because he said fast travel. It's faster if we do this. There was a guy who he does a lot of modding Skyrim videos, and one of them was like, is it faster to run from Whiterun to Markarth?
Okay, I'm not going the right way.
Like, can you run from Markarth?
I am.
From Skyrim to Markarth faster than the loading screen on Skyrim? And it was like, because if you go into the console command, you can increase your run speed. And so he put it to like, I don't know what he settled on, but it was like 1500 or something like that faster. And so he just like go, and he just like zooming across the map. But because gravity still works the same way, he had to try to figure out how not to die from fall damage, because you'd go over a cliff and it would just, or any hill, and it now turned into like falling from a really high height. It was kind of funny. So he had to learn how to like go around the mountains, and it was kind of funny.
Oh gosh.
Downers.
They sound creepy. Like whenever I use my Witcher senses, it sounds like they're like right beside me almost.
Yeah, that I had to learn.
Oh, wrong thing.
Wrong sign. And go.
Ah, you threw. Like, does that even do it? I think that's just funny. She's like, mud.
Yeah, I mean, it's
kind of funny.
Honestly, I think it would be better, like, if you got hit with that, if the entire almost the entire screen was covered.
I mean, it didn't let me attack. So I guess that's maybe what it's supposed to do.
Hey, guys.
Hey, have you seen a missing supplies?
No, I want to be like hanging out, but that's so bad. Sorry.
That's terrible.
Like, they were executed. That's not funny. I don't know what they were executed for. It could have been they were criminals, or it could have been the Lord was like, you know what? I don't like you. What was there was some, I think it's in this game too, and it was like the way some, like, I don't remember what it is, like some village helps the enemies of Nilfgaard, and then to punish the villagers, they hang like every third villager, and you're like, how the heck is that? I get the punish part, like they're no, don't do that, but man, that's brutal. So it could have even been that, where it's just, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live in the medieval ages.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
So I don't know if I don't think we found this spell, or not spell, this quest.
Don't sense anything magic though.
But there is.
Explain this one.
There is a one quest where you find this guy just fighting next to a cart, kind of like that, like him and two guys, and then some armed guards, and the armed guards are fighting the other guys. And what happened was he hired them for protection. They got far enough away from the village, and then they were going to kill him, take the stuff, and then leave. And I was like, wow. That's a good plan. No, I'm like, that's terrible. You're like, yeah, we're protection. Yeah. And then, I was like, I mean, I can definitely see that happening, and but it's just, man. And then later, if you save him later on, I think you find him, and he's like, oh, thanks. And then he's able to help you later with just prices or something. I don't remember. But it kind of reminded me that it was like, yeah, villager, merchant traveling alone. I'm like, well, traveling with people, just make sure you trust them. Don't say, I have a lot of gold, I'll pay you, if you don't.
Yeah, because you'll get everybody for like, oh yeah, sure, I'll help.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and especially if you're like, I have gold to pay you, they'll be like, oh yeah. Know that.
Substances you wanted.
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll
brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
I guess I think I have to.
Intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Like, I have stuff to show you. He's like, I like you. Like, that was odd. That's not how it said it, but yeah.
Thank you.
And
it's
yeah.
She's gonna be disappointed. Doing all this stuff.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
I will say, you can go all the way through this and then turn her down if you wanted to do that.
I'd rather just get to the part where I'm doing the next quest.
That's fine.
I mean,
yeah, that's fine. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Changed mice into horses. 3rd level transfiguration. I'm impressed. But I still don't get it.
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
If I turn her down, do I still get to do the next quest? Because she goes to the Isle and whatever, and I have to go there. And
I don't know. I went all the way and then just said... No,
I mean, I don't even know if I can turn her down at this point, right now.
Witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
It's like... Is there something after this? Is there no quest after this with her?
You can... Like, she goes to the Isle, grabs the... Alexander, the magician's notes. You can convince her to do something with them. Like, she's gonna sell them to Nilfgaard and try to get back in there, like back into society.
Oh, all right, I'll do it.
I feel honored, truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan.
That's the same spell you use to do the light and whatnot. No. You know any other ones?
Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
So this was kind of funny because she transformed him into. There's 3 mice transforming into. I'm winning. Transform them into 2 horses, and you can ask about the 3rd mouse, and she's like, "Oh, it works 2 out of 3 times." Yeah, So the other mouse is just gone.
Yep.
That's a poor deal for the mouse. I mean, it's just a mouse or a rat. Was it a rat?
No, they were
she
mice.
said mice. They looked big. Whatever. But yeah, kind of a poor deal for the mouse. You know, it's like just going along my business. You know, whatever, and then just gone.
Time out, Kira. Let my horse recharge. Time out. I've
said this before, but I really do not get the horse racing in this, because it's not like you tap A to go faster. It's just the horse's stamina, and then when you slow down, everyone else slows down too. So,
there's a quest in there.
Kira,
do that.
Okay.
I don't know where that is. I think
it's that one. Jump over. Oh.
Yeah.
No, that quest is somewhere else, I think. No, is it over here?
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
I wish I could have.
Why are you even interested?
Because I grasped the importance of the studies conducted there. In the wrong hands, the findings could do immense harm. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's someone else.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
It's not old-fashioned. It's right.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear.
Oh yeah, I think she puts me... Yeah. That's... Oh, what a beautiful name for a constellation. This is why I don't like her and I don't like Yennefer.
Right. They're manipulative.
Yeah, they're manipulative and they use Geralt to get what they want. And we'll find out what she wants once we go to the
spell. Means she's up to something.
Yeah.
So I do find it kind of funny later on when you meet Yennefer at Skellige and whatnot.
Isle, the tower.
You can do like her entire quest, all the stuff to help her, and then just be like, I want to split up.
Yeah,
wow.
That's why I like Triss, because from what I've seen, Triss is the most well, in my opinion, I don't know, I could be wrong because I don't know the books or anything like that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, she's the more
swim.
Yeah, I'll just swim at this point.
Yeah.
She's the more
crossbow if you meet drowners.
She's the
just
more
dive underwater and shoot them.
Not manipulative person.
Right.
She seems like she's actually likes Geralt and loves Geralt more than they're just like, oh, you know, I just want to, you know, they lie. It's just, come on, you know. Okay, somebody's coming up on me.
Well, you'd see that.
See if I can make it.
I do find it kind of funny. Like every time, yeah, the drowners and what are they called? Sirens. They're like, you know, incredibly dangerous. Like they, you know, ships destroyed and sailors are, and then Geralt's in the water, just like pow, 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 pow with his. So that's the stone circle that you do that on their quest. Yeah. You're here. No, well, you could. You could rest and then just do that when you're done with this one, but.
You know, Kara, I didn't clear out this island. There's still ghouls and drowners. Of course, she's a sorceress, so she has magic.
As long as they're not rats.
Yeah.
She freaks out at rats, but everyone else she's fine.
Maybe that's why she didn't want to come to this island.
Yeah. Well, that actually might have been why. If it had been anything but rats, she may have just been like, cast some magical protection spells.
Cast Quen, please.
And then take the
oh, that's a cat. Dang it.
What do you call it? Down on the D-pad is.
There we go. I didn't mean to take that cat potion.
She probably would have cast some magical whatevers and then just taken the notes for, you know, from there. Lift their island curse. Be like, I don't care.
Can I get in here? No. All right, let's see if we can.
Top floor of the tower.
Yeah, let's go up there. Oh, never mind. Don't have to. This is a little bit longer episode, but. Pull out your sword, Witcher. No.
I kill monsters.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Never said I did like you. Yeah, I don't like two-faced serpent.
See what that is?
I don't. You're a vile, two-faced, four-tongued viper.
Ho ho. And I always took you for a gentleman.
All jokes aside, what are you gonna do with those notes?
Do you really believe you can call me names and then revert to polite conversation just like that?
You used me, so yes.
Before I give in to my urge to teach you some manners.
I would kill you. I think it's
I'll go as soon as you hand me those notes.
Then you shall stay here forever.
Wow.
Whoa!
Actually fight her?
I didn't know you could do this. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Let me use Quen.
Really, Kira?
This is hilarious. I didn't know you could do this.
Finish her off with a crossbow.
Stay there. There we go.
Oh, you actually killed
Bye,
her.
Garrett. Bye. Kira?
That's kind of sad, actually.
Wow. Yeah.
Just because it's like, she's like, you can call me names, I'll kill you. Like, wow, you are a child.
That escalated very quickly. Yeah, I did not expect to kill her. Seriously did not think.
Didn't have to end this way.
Yeah, thank you, Geralt. That was not our fault. Of course, it's not too bad because she's not in any of the other story in this game. So
she's not a main character, so we're fine. And that is, yeah, I mean,
that's sad.
That is sad that,
oh well.
Why, that is so
we had
weird.
To kill her.
Why would she have attacked you? Like, granted, I get that.
You said we would have a choice to be like, no, don't do the notes this way.
You did the. I mean, I didn't know it would do.
Oh,
it.
I called her a name.
Fight. Yeah.
So I thought, but Geralt said it. I thought he said it in like a joking way because he was like, "All jokes aside."
Well,
I thought he was kind of like.
He didn't really say that in a joking manner, but. I do find that
that's sad. Like, so I didn't want to kill her.
The reason she wanted the notes, from what I remember, is that she's wanting to go to Nilfgaard. She wanted to go to Nilfgaard and basically sell them to the Nilfgaardian Emperor for a place, in his
court.
Yeah.
So what she was gonna do was not necessarily good.
Well, but to me, it's still kind of like Geralt was like, "No, give me the notes."
You know what?
Then like, you can't say anything because you can convince her to go to Kaer Morhen and just stay there, be there for the remainder of, not the remainder of time, just till sorcerers aren't just killed on the spot.
You know what? Like, I think we're gonna do. We're gonna end the episode here, but I'm gonna reload it just because I want to go back. I don't want to kill her. She doesn't deserve to die. So I won't call her a name next time in the conversation, and we'll see if that does it. It should. So guys, thank you all for watching. We'll go ahead and end the episode here, and have a wonderful day and be blessed.